So this will be a continuation of my series, When the Money is Worth the Headache. And this is going to be volume 5. And Adam Silver gets himself stuck in a very interesting situation where a reporter, very unfiltered, asked him about rigging the games. Now keep in mind the league is going through a lot. Guys like Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups got caught up in that whole Operation Nothing But Net by the feds. And even though they're in a leave of absence, they're still getting paid, especially Terry Rozier with his $26 million contract. That's $26 million in cash. I'm pretty sure the Heat's owner would rather have in his pocket. But you guys check it out.
All right, second row on your left, 3 in. Tanya?
Hey, Tanya.
Hello, Tanya Ganguly, New York Times. When the indictments were announced, there was so much conversation about the integrity of the game and like what it could do if this became a more pervasive problem. But it didn't seem like fans cared that much. In fact, like you guys had a great week viewership-wise that week, and NBA fans love the drama. They love joking about the league being rigged by you specifically.
Adam, you're going to have to deal with this. You were front and center, and this whole sports league should be involved in gambling, but yet the league right now, the NBA, has the most headlines regarding scandals. How ironic. This reporter right here is very unfiltered, but she's letting Adam Silver know what's really being said out there. This is hilarious.
NBA fans love the drama. They love joking about the league being rigged by you specifically. I have like a few parts to this question. One is, does it bother you when people make those jokes like, oh, it's game 6, Adam's going to want a game 7, he's going to pull the lever, those kinds of things.
He's going to make that call to LeBron. There's a meme going around with Adam Silver on the phone, and we all know what's being said about it.
And then 2, if the fans don't seem to care about questions about the integrity of the game, does the league, like why would the league?
I'd say number one, I think the fans care a lot. It's hard to make judgments either anecdotally over what some fans are saying or what's even on social media. Fans definitely care. And I mean it when I say, if this game isn't viewed as being and at the highest integrity, over time we will lose our fan base. I have no doubt about that. And so I take it incredibly seriously. I try not to take the comments personally, but to the extent someone thinks that the league has a finger on the scale, the league cares which team wins, the league wants more games, in a series rather than less games, or a particular outcome, I think that's incredibly corrosive to the game.
Man, Adam got to put on a great poker face for this one. That's why I call this series When the Money is Worth the Headache. And Adam Silver's going to have to put on one hell of a poker face to guarantee that money coming through. And let's not get it too mixed up, because at the end of the day, the league is working hand in hand with the feds. Silver went on his press run a few days right before the feds had their media press conference, over-exaggerating so they can make the headlines. But again, with NBA players like Terry Rozier making a lot of money, $26 million, is slowly continuing to go out the door. You got to wonder if this is karma hitting the owners because they got a little bit too greedy trying to put their hand in the wrong cookie jar. And now money's going out the door. Cash money's going out the door while Terry Rozier is going through this trial. And what makes it even worse, after the NBA did their own internal investigation and found Rozier had no wrongdoing and just continuing to let him play. Had things gone the other way and the trade was not able to happen, the Miami Heat would be in prime position to get Giannis. Pat Riley could finally nail his big fish after not even going after Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, or Damian Lillard in the past couple of seasons. So it's almost like a double hit of that karma coming around Mickey Arison and the Miami Heat's way. Once again, when the money is worth the headache.
In terms of Miami, this is an unprecedented situation. And I think I'm incredibly sympathetic to the Heat and to their fans. But I think, we're going to try to work work this out with them. But there's no obvious solution here. I would just say that, there's no doubt at the moment they have a player that can't perform services for them. And, and as to the draft pick they conveyed, obviously he hasn't been convicted of anything yet either. But this is an unfortunate circumstance. But sometimes there's these unique events, and maybe sometimes they require unique solutions. So we'll be looking at this with the Heat and the other teams in the league and see if there's any satisfactory relief. But at the moment, there is none.
And that's very unfortunate, because that same very draft pick that the Heat are holding on, that they owe the Charlotte Hornets, had that trade never gone through, they will be eligible to trade away 4 draft picks for Giannis instead of the 3 right now. So we're eventually going to see how things are going to cook up for the future. So that's all I have for today. You fellas definitely hit up the link in the description below. Check out my NBA True Story playlist, also as well as the NBA Hardwood Nuances. And until next time, you fellas stay safe. Peace.